And welcome to Benchmonster TV. I am the Benchmonster. This is my show, and I have no co-host, unless she's sitting in the chair behind me. Let's take a look. That's the thanks I get. Bought her tires for her car. I got her nails done, and I don't get a co-host. What the hell? Anyway, welcome to the show. Got a ton of videos to show tonight. A lot of newer people watching the show, tuning in on my channel and submitting videos, and I see some new names. It kind of fires me up a little bit, so I got almost got 3 pages here of videos. So, and Ashley doesn't have one. She was home 3 days this week with some stomach thing, and then I kind of had it for a few days, dehydrated, so we've been drinking a lot of Gatorade and Stress X here. Dropped 10 pounds and trying to get it back. Just water weight, you know, it'll come back. And there's other ways too I can do it, but I just want to gently reintroduce water to my system, carbs, because I kind of didn't have an appetite. And that's the problem, you know, when she works at a school with these little rugrats from kindergarten to whatever. They're snot-nosed little kids, and they bring whatever it is to school, and they give it to her, and then I get it too. It's a vicious circle. I don't know what to do. Wait a second. I hear noise. Upstairs. I hear footsteps. Could it be? We'll see. Because I want to start on some videos, but I know she's got a little bit of USPA soap opera stuff to talk about. So I probably should not get into my videos here too quickly before she comes down here. I'm going to yell, so hold on. Hurry up! Now! I do want to say I was just on my Instagram recently, last 30, 40 minutes, and Dave Tate did message me about being on his Table Talk show. So I wrote him back a lengthy DM message, and hoping to do that while we're at the Arnold, March 1 through 6. We will be out there. So I haven't checked if he replied yet, but I was just telling Dave Tate got a hold of me about doing his show. So hopefully we can schedule it out there at his gym, because I want to see his gym too. That was part of the plan anyway, to go out there and visit and see his gym too. So here she is.
I'm here, no worries, guys.
Oh, there's lots of worries. So since you're here now, what do you know? Clue us in. Don't talk a long time about it. USPA bullshit. What's going on with that?
Oh, God. Hopefully you guys are following Goob U2 already, because it's just addicting and it's fun. But if you're not sure what's going on, so from where we left off last week, we had all these apologies, right? They're coming out on their social media apologizing. Steve Dennison's coming on apologizing, all this wrongdoing, apologies. Well, like, I think it was over the weekend. Their next email came out and denied everything, said that Goob was lying and was misinformation and yada yada after apologizing and basically owning it. So they say that. They say they're taking legal action against him, yada yada. They've hired a PR team, blah blah blah. And so obviously he shoots back and it's like, what the hell, blah blah blah. And then there's another email going back the other direction. Oh, we're sorry, sorry again, sorry we did this, sorry. We'll do better. I know I've made a lot. So it's like they can't decide. We fired our PR team that we just hired. Like, it's a hot. Like they don't know what to do. Like, well, they are out of their realm. They're out of their league. I don't think this federation has ever experienced something like.
Well, this. I was talking to Jacob Cohn, who did a USPA meet. He's on our team, and he was in Utah over the weekend. And I sat down with him, and he said something about John Hack and Daniel Bell both voicing their opinion about it, and what they said goes a long way, and a lot of people
they're
probably
against them,
yeah. So
all of them. You won't find anybody that's not. All the big lifters are like, just boycott. I mean, I don't think they've ever experienced anything like that.
Interesting stuff. Like, it's a soap opera.
It's a soap opera. I can't stop.
Yeah, I know.
And Goob was going to be done until they decided to start slandering, because they bashed him. They say that the influence. Maybe
I get Goob on the show.
No, he's beyond. I mean, he's a little bigger than us.
Not bigger than me, motherfucker. Okay, I want to get on some videos. Okay, we got a little bit. We got the USPA thing, drama, soap opera. Their ship is sinking like the Titanic. The nose is down, ass is up, and they're just bailing water, trying to figure out how to save their ship. Okay, so that's what I think. I got a lot of videos, so we got to get to them. I'm sorry. We got an amazing max effort workout. Not for myself, but BJ just seems to be on point to set a all-time world record this year, very shortly, hopefully. So we're going to keep an eye on him and keep him safe and get him proper handoffs, and you'll see that in max effort. I had to cancel my training for a minute because you'll see. We'll get to it. First off, I want to get to Jacob Cohn. He's on our crew. Just started, how many months ago? 2? 8 weeks? 6? Something like that. He just got here. He went down to the USPA meet in Utah over the weekend, and he benched a PR 440 raw bench. And I'm going to showcase that here. I don't know if I need a backing or not, but let's see. Yes, I do, and I don't have it up. So here's Jacob here, trains with us, been doing a lot of speed bench, been bringing up his triceps. We're going to work on his technique a little bit when he gets back and change some things, but he looked real tough here. He had more in the tank, too. He could have grinded out one more. 452. Nice job, Jacob, for coming in, training with us, putting up with our torture chamber and producing results. That's awesome. Proud of him. Yeah, and he wore the Team Benchmonster shirt out there, and I think he went out there by himself. Didn't have a handoff guy.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Represented well.
Yeah, represented well.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
I think he's competing again in 3 months. I don't know where, but I told him we need to figure out what's wrong with his shoulder. It's an old football injury, but it tweaks, it causes pain, and so I said we need an MRI on that thing and see what's going on in there. No more talking. Next up, Farron Parker. I found this on the internet. Not even sure if it's a new video, old video. He's doing 640 bench, and at the bench press meet at Alpha Evolution Fitness and Training, it looks like a Warlord shirt. And I got backings on everything tonight, so this is going to be a pain in the ass. I know he watches the show, and I just want to put his video on here. This lift looked pretty good. Sanctioned meet out there somewhere. Got head judges and everything, so I'd never seen the Warlord shirt. But I can tell when you got to load the arm like that right off the bat, you're in good position there. I mean, he had another 120,000 pounds in him here. This was like an opener. Effortless. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I pulled that, and I just wanted to say, good job, sir. Not sure if Farron's body weight, 308 maybe? 285?
Not sure.
Oh. This one kind of interests me. It's a axle press posted by Tyler Scott Obringer. I don't want to say it wrong. So let me put the image up here. It's kind of cool because I like the way these train tire things are. I think they're 300 pounds a piece, and that's a fat bar too. That's kind of impressive. I believe the weight was, what was the weight? Ashley's gone, so no help there. I should have known the weight. It was a ton. Since she's gone, we're just going to move on. I was on Instagram, and I probably posted this on the show at one point, but why is it getting 2.4 million views? Basically, you'll get what it is. I mean, it's just this lady's, deadlifting her heart out here, and she's kind of peeing on the platform. But I had to pop on it because it was lifting related, and it was getting 2.9 million or 2.4 million views. Not a woman, but I think when you deadlift, that can happen. That's all I'm going to say. When you're pulling with the utmost and forcing muscles up and down, left, yeah, it happens, I would assume. Not for everybody, but I would ask Ashley. She's a woman, not here. Next up, Joseph Tumbarello, 500 times 7 reps Larson press. I have not done a Larson press in a long time, but I fucking 500 pounds with his feet up? No wrist wraps? This guy's a machine. He's going to get the 275 raw record, no question. Jesus. Just a matter of time. Had some health issues. You probably read about him, y'all. But he's gonna bounce back, and he's gonna show the world what's up. That was fucking crazy, man. I wish I was that strong. So I just showed a video of the lady deadlifting and peeing at the same time. Why does that happen?
It's becoming popular. Like,
it's
becoming
popular?
a popular, like, I mean...
What causes it?
No,
You don't do it
I think it's
yet.
I don't know if it's just like mainly after they've had a baby. No, I've never peed. I've came.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know.
I've came close to peeing once during a squat, and once I thought my vagina was gonna fall out. But other than that, during a pull, I swear to. Remember, I told you. I'm like, is that a real thing? And you're like, yeah, the pro. But anyways, but I have never peed. But it's seeming to be a very popular.
Okay.
Like,
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. There's enough peeing.
Unless you look at the Instagram comments, people are like, "Oh my god, any sport where you do that, I just do that." The comments are.
I didn't read the comments. I just saw 2-point-something million
Hunter
views.
Henderson's known for doing that. I don't even think they try to hold it anymore. Like,
who cares? Okay, this is called teamwork here. Let's check this out. This was pretty cool. I thought this was kind of interesting. He's squatting with some lady on top, but if she doesn't move right and handle right, everything crumbles there. That's impressive. 400 some squat, and with her on there, she's 130 or 110 plus the fives on her, in her hand.
Like 440.
That was kind of cool. I thought.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that does
impressive.
some. We had him on last week. He did the rope, did the thing.
Oh, really?
Jimmy Kolb. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
I know Jimmy Kolb, and I saw on Instagram that he was doing 900 for 15 reps. So I had to put it on the show. I got to put a backing up because it's a cropped video thing. So just wearing a Widowmaker thing. I have one of those. I believe Jimmy's doing the Last Man Standing event Sunday at the Arnold with AJ Roberts. I will be there, hopefully, cheering him on. That is a shit pot of weight. Go back to 2007. A 900 bench. There was one person on the earth that could do it. And Jimmy reps it for 15 reps, man. Holy shit. Time has changed. Okay, I got to turn over my paper. You say something while I get ready for this.
Something while he gets ready for this.
I told him I bought you tires for your car and got your nails done.
Yeah, he did. It was nice, huh? That's very
Okay.
nice.
This was kind of cool. This is a 855 hack deadlift, and I wanted to put it on here because it is, I don't know anybody that deadlifts behind their back.
Oh.
9 plates.
I thought that meant 855 hack, like John Hack.
No, it's just a hack deadlift, whatever hack
He's
deadlifting.
done more than that. I don't know why you put. Okay. Yeah, no, that's.
Hey, does anybody do this? Is this any type of training that I'm missing out on here? If I was a deadlifter,
Seen it, not much.
looks like it would be. Oh, my back right there. Oh, God no. That must be a young man. That's easy. Shit. Nothing. I'm impressed.
It's different.
Different. I seen him do it like with a split stance, you know, yeah, like that.
Seen that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was cool. Maybe you don't.
That's
Well,
different.
whatever.
Something different.
Then go to hell.
Go to hell.
Cody Plum.
So,
Cody Plum sends me lots of videos. I kind of have to break them down and pick the ones I want to put on here. And these are the ones that impressed me here. So I'm going to throw Cody Plum out here on a floor press. He's doing 400 plus 80 chain. And this is one he needs to be careful with because the floor press, when you come down, you know, the arms hit the floor, the bar transfer weight through your forearm. And he kind of made his forearm sore over the summer last year. But it's been a year now, officially. So
crazy.
is it February 3rd?
Is that what it was?
Tomorrow, yeah. So let's check out Cody Plum's big old floor press here.
So crazy.
He is just bounced back like a warrior, man.
Yeah, he has. It's very impressive.
I like floor press too. We rarely do them raw anymore. Probably should, yeah. Next up, Cody Plum sent me another video. He's doing 645 to a half board. So let's put up the backing again. Sorry about all this backing crap, but otherwise you'll see us on the sides, and that's not what you want to see. Takes away the focus of the athlete. So I think a metal ace shirt again. He likes the metal ace. I'm not sure what meet he's getting ready for. He's not doing Mary's, so he'll find one in Rathdrum or Moscow, Idaho, somewhere out there. WRPF. I don't know if Cody will ever get in a band shirt again. I would say no.
Definitely not a Mendy.
Not a Mendy.
Sorry.
Well,
sorry, Mendy.
that looks good.
Your shirt's
Good job. Plum, you're on fire. Trains in his little garage converted gym and has a lot of great equipment. I was there.
That's really nice.
I was impressed. I was walking over. You got one of those? You got one of the what? You got one of those? Where'd you get this? Yeah.
Legit.
For like 5 minutes, I did that. Drew Howard. This video was sent to me late last week. Couldn't get it on the show. It's a 405 back down set. I believe it's 20 reps. Let me count these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, pause? Holy shit in a... Ugh. Drew Howard, you badass. No, I watched it before I counted them. I'm impressed. 405 for 20, remember? What was that? Not 1994, 2004. When I went and did that, a week after benching the 903 at 308, which is so... What is the 308 all-time record now? Geared. Kolb? 1200 something, probably?
Has to be right.
Paul Schnell sent me a video. It's a 455 bench. He's 50 years young. It's a lifetime PR, and he watches the show, and he sent me a video, and I'm going to play it. I like this one because he's benching by himself, and it kind of hits a sticky point, and he just grinds through it, man. Didn't give up on it. Gets to that point right there. Yeah, fuck yeah. I was impressed.
Nice.
Yeah. Good job, Paul.
Nice.
That was nice.
Very cool.
Lifetime PR for him. Good job.
Wow, that's ballsy to take that.
By yourself?
Handoff,
Yeah.
Lifetime PR.
Well, there's a lot of, like if you don't get it, you're going to
Yeah.
crush yourself. So you better get it.
Yeah.
So John Elick sent me a video. It's John Elick's girlfriend's son. His name is Daniel Barnhart. He's 18 years old, 220 pounder, benching 325 PR. He's wearing the Team Benchmonster shirt, which I thought was cool.
Nice.
Says in the description, he committed to Ohio University where he was recruited as a running back for the football team. And we have him on the show, and I don't know if I need a backing. Let's just play him and see what happens. And I don't. Young man here, 325. I'm loving it. Stronger than me when I was that age. Look at that shit. He's got more in the tank. Good job, sir. Daniel, awesome. We're going to keep moving. Who's up next? Dimitro, 400 pounds. What's Dimitro doing? 400 times 5 in a single ply F8 Widowmaker. I have been borrowing Widowmakers from Dan and BJ in training because I usually bring in the Bumblebee, the dark side. But since they have them and BJ has like 7 of them, I just can I borrow one? And he picks out one, and if it's a 2-layer, I just put my hands in it and do 1 layer. But those things are bulletproof, man. They're real thick. So let's check out Dimitro, 400 times 5. I don't need a backing. Thank God he sends them where they're formatted where they fit on my screen. He's wearing that Widowmaker single ply. Says he likes to wear it up higher, especially if that's where your raw bench line is, obviously. But your raw bench is a little lower, then probably pull that Widowmaker down a little bit. I see it time and time again in training, the Widowmaker, people putting it on and the bar landing 4 inches, 5 inches below on the belly away from the apparatus itself and not getting a lot out of it. Good job, Dimitro. You're on fire. Stay healthy, and we need to get you up to 300 pounds. No, we don't. It's not healthy, Dimitro. No, we don't need to do that.
We need to get you under.
Well, it's because you had the stomach bug thing. I lost 10 pounds.
You didn't have it.
Okay, who's up next? Paul Stevenson. Paul Stevens. He broke 4 New Jersey state records in the Masters 60-64 single ply 198 division with a 365 bench and a 465 squat. And I need backings on both, and I'll show his bench press and his squat at the same time here. Watch this. Here's the bench. $365. I like the green bench. I like the color. Matches our chairs. Outsetting records. They make him lock it out. No give me's there. That's locked. Take it. Good job, Paul. Yeah. And then we'll go to his squat. Got the same green. I like that neon green monolift and the weights. I like that color. Paul Stevens out setting records, man. Young man out there doing it.
Nice.
Easy. Good form, too, Paul.
Looks solid.
Very impressed.
Very nice lift.
Thank you for sending me those.
Highlights.
He sent it to me on Instagram Messenger, and I couldn't convert them to format to fit, so he emailed them to me last minute.
Nice.
One rep sent me some videos here, and one is of AJ Roberts doing a 915 off a half board. Let's check out AJ. 915 off half board. Doing the 3-man. See what his 3... Oh, my God. Great 3-man. Wait till you see mine on max effort. Shit, AJ. Like, are you going to put $1,000 on there or what? That was easy. One rep is doing 515 for a single off a half board. Took him a few reps, but you know what? He got it on the second attempt here. Got one of the best handoff guys and coaches right behind him. Lock that out. Spread that bar. Push it apart. There you go. Nice. Good job, one rep. What's up next? We don't have any Ashley videos, so what's wrong? Did you have anything at all? Maybe you could show us this.
I could. You said not to, that it was too late.
Yeah, kind of too late. Okay. Let's check out some speed bench because I want to get the max effort and check out what BJ's doing. Speed bench was another. I wasn't feeling it, so I just coached, and Dan and Hines went used the 2X bench band from F8 that I have. It's a real thin layer one. It's not like the Widowmaker, and they went up 315 to 405, and I thought that might be a little heavy for speed day, and it kind of affected them on max effort, but we'll check it out. Forrest is back with us. He took a little hiatus, but you know what? He's back training with us, so we're going to run him through the rotation. Good to see him back. Didn't decide to use any chains or bands today. It was a straight weight gig, so there you go. Like I said, that little, whatever that is. No, that's a dark side. What is that? I don't even know. There's so many toys, I'm losing my mind. Dark side, okay. That's just your basic real bench band there, and they're going to do 315. They're doing 8 sets of 2, and I'm just going to hand off because I ain't got it that day. That looks good. Hines has been on work-related stuff out of state, so he missed a few workouts, so he looked fresh, but he was very sore. Chris here doing 225. We got the Fate bar out. Grape Mist. And they're doing 9 sets of 3. Couple people doing 8 sets of 2, and I'm just loading weights, handing off. Forrest here really was getting fatigued at the last 7, 8, and 9 reps, man. He hasn't done it in a while. It shows. But he'll come back. The weight did go to 405. Hines was calling for 405. Dan decided to do it. There's not much in that little bench band there. I know it looks like it's light and moving light, but it was a little too much for the guys on Tuesday night, max effort night. So I wanted to know how they were feeling, and I said, how did you feel tonight on Tuesday? So we're going to do some new things tomorrow on Speed Bench. I'm excited. I'm not afraid to change anything up. Oh. Gonna put a little pop behind that, though. I was moving kind of slow. These incline kickbacks, I like them. What I don't like is when they cheat. And cheating is swinging them like a pendulum. Back and forth, not getting any muscular contraction. So I tell them to kick them back, try to flex and hold it at the end. This here will cause 0 harm to your elbow extensors. 0 elbow pain exercise here. Pinch the shoulder blades, kick them back out to the side. Try not to swing them. It's easy to swing them, but you cheat yourself, and you're not going to get strong. And I don't know anybody that doesn't show up this Tuesdays or Fridays at training for me that doesn't want to be strong. I thought it was impressive because Hines picked up like 70s or 80s or something here, and he was trying to control them. That's pretty good. And his triceps are really sore on Saturday. Delay onset muscular soreness. Should have did some high rep pushdowns on Saturday to relieve that. Brought out the easy curl bar. I think we did 10 and 8 presses to the feet, something like that. Didn't put a band on it this time. Really focusing on our next, the Tuesdays are very important. And I can't have these guys that are doing the meet come in on Tuesdays and being any less than 95%. So speed benching is going to take a drastic change here. Not afraid to do it because I did it in 2007. I didn't do any speed benching when I was doing those 6 meets that year. I came in and did a few dumbbells. I did some triceps, a couple shoulder exercises, just light and tight, and just focused everything on max effort because that's where it was kind of counting. So as you can see, just kind of a high volume, multiple sets back to back. I don't get them all. One person's done, the next person's down, etc., etc. Short rest periods, hour and 10 workout here. Fast. Cardio within itself. Because these next couple Tuesdays, these guys are going to be doing more than they think they're going to do. Some overhead extensions with that elastic Mark Bell apparatus. Has a little stretch to it. Always finish with push downs. It's never an exercise in this world where I live. And I'm just the cameraman. Plotting and planning for a meet in 6 weeks for these guys. As of now, Dan Logman, Chris Logman, and BJ Dirk are all in. March 18th. It's going to be a big day. What we're talking about in the mirror there is 3-man handoffs. Because it's very important to have a 3-man handoff when you're going 9, 10, 1,100 pounds. And we have a set schedule of people in the gym, but some are going to flake on us and not go to the meet, which is only 3 hours away on a Saturday. So on max effort night, as you'll see, I lift for a minute and I get some really handoffs like this, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I looked at the situation and I said, Dan is important, BJ is important. They're competing. So we need to get their handoffs coordinated here. So let's go into max effort and we'll walk us through it and we'll talk about it. BJ Dirk 405, like empty bar. Start on the floor press. Skip 1 plate, 2 plate, all that. I'm wearing the half shirt Pharrell. I don't feel like I got all my water back in me, but I'm fucking pushing. Dan Logman, 540 chain. Is that right, Ashley? What's that, 600? 600.
I think
and 40 chain.
Know that.
Well, I know the reds. I'm sorry.
I know 3 reds is 374.
Dan with good form, good pop. Getting a good handoff. It's important. I take a couple that are really teeter-tottery here. See this shit coming out up on the high on the left end. I'm like, fuck. Is this the way it's going to be tonight? Because I ain't going to fucking lift anymore if I'm going to get another one like that. And I get another one. That one there hurt my left wrist. You don't... Oh, that's Hines in my shirt. Never mind.
Well, and you didn't hand that... That was you, bro. And that was really wobbly.
I'm the center guy. The side guys are the ones that are causing the teeter-tottering. Not me. So Hines is like, that felt heavy to him. Jacob here, I believe we put him in a Widowmaker here. He just got back from a meet Saturday. I said, dude, take it easy. And he's in there fucking wanting to go heavy. Tried a 450 raw bench and missed it. He's got a lot of heart, man. Dan Logman here with 650 and 40 chain, 700 something. Good form. Knows that shirt, knows that groove. Knows if it comes down faster, it goes up faster. We make him lock it out there. Good job. Here's my teeter-totter. Hurt my left wrist on this one. See the jerk? Oh, that pissed me off. Oh, I knew right then I was done for the night. I didn't care. I threw the shirt down and I said, I'm just going to coach now, and I will try to... See, that's a good handoff right there. Nice and smooth. That's the way it's got to be in the meet. This shit's important. If you don't fix it now... Good job, Dan. Grind that shit out. That's 7, 15, and 40 chain right there. Oh, shit. 845. That's with the chain. Oh, smoke. I take the center hand off because he wants me in the center at the meet. Hines is going to be on one side, and I believe we're going to get Jose on the other, not Dan, because Dan will be lifting too. But the lift-offs are important right here. This is big weight. I'm centering it right over him. That was speed rep right there. It's got a 3 and a 4 ply F8 there. 1025. This was an impressive lift. Yeah, my hands are close to the bar, but watch. He has to lock that right arm out. We don't let him stop short. Watch. This is a big lift. Up. Left arm lock. Right. There. Not too shabby for a floor press. Had a little bruising on his inner tricep there on his elbow this morning or yesterday, so been icing it. Not as bad today. I'm still going to do tricep work. These are pretty tough. Let them roll back and hit you on the forehead like that. Close grip. As far as I know, there's only 4 or 5 more Tuesdays, and one of those was an opener and one's a deload. So we ain't got many more Tuesdays, and that's why every Tuesday is important. Max effort day, and that's why I'm making adjustments on speed day. Did some rolling dumbbells on the incline here. Didn't get everybody in every set, but let's see who I got. Talking.
I've been working the whole time. You guys been fucking. You're wanting to talk. Talk more than anybody.
So I'm grabbing 60s. I'm gonna do some of these too. Down.
Oh, see, there's BJ.
No, BJ's fucking around. I should be being serious, but he's over there playing games. It's all right.
No, he was just giving me. He made a comment that me and Cece were talking.
That's right. Well, he's on patrol.
You guys talk double, like.
Well, he means you need to get to work. You got the Arnold coming up in what, 4 weeks?
No, and I was
and
working by myself, and you guys are sitting there. Yeah, it's called a rest, dude.
It's a long rest.
You guys who talk 90% of your workout, like you guys literally talk 90% of your workout.
Hey, we got
sets for a second.
5 or 6 guys going on one exercise. We got to rotate,
and you literally
rest
talk more than you work out.
We plot.
So I wouldn't give.
It's not talk. It's plotting and planning for fucking attack and kill at a fucking meet. We're talking 3-man handoffs. We're talking shirt positions, finger links from the elbow. This is intense, serious shit, and that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Sunday barbecue shit here. Oh, what'd you do last week, Dan? Me too, Dan. Oh, let's go. What are you doing tomorrow? No, serious talk is occurring at the gym at these times.
It's some random conversation, but whatever.
Shut up and eat your macaroni. Read the chat box or something.
Sorry, I'm really hungry. Paul Lopper. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Paul, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Hey Paul, have you sold that shirt yet? I saw it on Facebook. I've been putting the word out. Trying to get Jacob Cohn maybe to invest in it. He's 242? Yeah. Yeah, 242. I don't know. Trying to get him in a band shirt, but he's a raw guy. We're trying to convert him, but
You know how that goes.
CJ.
CJ, hey everybody. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. It's been all right. Hope you are too, CJ.
A shitty week, no pun intended. Water out the back end. Not pissed, dude. I lost 10 pounds. It happened on Friday. And by Tuesday, I was, just our appetites are kind of, I see you're eating.
Yeah.
We stopped at Arby's today on the way home from picking her up from school. Got me a French dip and some curly fries.
Now I finally have my appetite back.
Yeah.
Stop.
You got to quit. Stay away from those snot-nosed brats at your school. Whatever they do, when they come up and punch you and kick you or whatever they do, they're getting you sick and you bring it home to me. We can't afford to be sick.
I know.
You got to go to the Arnold.
That's the way my life works. I know.
$2,400 trip.
I know. But it's
Just wear it. Just like spray them with Lysol or something.
dude, they make the average kid look like they're germaphobes with their lack of awareness of. I mean, everything goes in their mouth. One kid was like talking to me today, and he did something, and it just went, and I went.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we're sick here all the fucking time.
Oh, it is. I've never gotten sick so much in 1 year, and it's.
Except when I got COVID at the gym a couple months ago. That wasn't the greatest thing. William Dirk, yo, what's up? We had the BJ show. I put that in there. I thought that was cool.
Hey, BJ. Good to see you, man.
CJ.
Did you guys see Hack did a 9:15 pull-in training and also a fairly comfortable 770 squat?
I was gonna put that 9:15 in the videos tonight, but I did not. I did see it though. The guy's a monster. He's just getting stronger and stronger, and I like to know how he trains. And he's not everything's tight. I watch his bench. I mean, he comes down and he's like steel. There's no limp. It's all fucking. He's like granite. Get him. Mary Askew.
Mary, hey guys, can't wait to see you in March. Can't wait to see you either, Mary.
Coming right around the corner.
Yeah.
Before you know it. Dan Stegall.
Can't wait to see the conversations between you and Dave Tate. Hope it happens.
It will.
Seen an old video of Louis Simmons saying you were the best bench presser of all time. I have to agree with him.
Hey, Don, there was a Louis interview where in the beginning he's talking about bench pressing and he mentions my name, and then I see the video online and it's blurted out. It's like part of that's chopped out now.
Really?
I saw the same video and I'm like, oh, he's going to talk about me. And then it kind of jumps to something else. Like, I don't hear my name.
It sounds like he did.
I hope maybe I'm watching the wrong one, but I could have sworn it's the one where Louis is sitting at the desk and 3 or 4 minutes into it, he's talking about Ryan Kennelly and he made my, blushing. Yeah, that makes my day, man. When I hear stuff like that.
Really cool. Yeah.
Mary.
That's very cool. Mary asks you, Ash, how are you feeling going into the Arnold soon?
Well, this week is not a good time to ask that question.
Yeah, it could have been better. I got really sick and I've lost a lot of strength, and it was probably like the worst possible time to get, well, not worst, the worst possible time would be like right before. But I mean, other than that, it was one of the worst possible times as far as like going into the meet with confidence and with my most strength, like, because I'm not where I was at like a couple weeks ago.
You'll bounce back. That's why we start getting food back in you. I don't know what you're weighing. There's a scale. Why don't you go stand on that scale over there and come back and tell us what it says? Go. You got your shoes off. Go.
I will.
No, now. CJ, you got a message retracted. I don't know what happened there. Paul Offler. Oh my God. Ashley and Christina have the same hairstyles right now. LOL.
Nice. She got good taste.
Yeah. That's a good style.
I like it. I bet she pulls it off better than I do. But
okay, you read them. 'Cause I'm not supposed to read them. It's not my job to read them.
I'm not sure what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Me and Christina have the same hair. I like it. CJ Morgani. I've done it, but only with 605, the hack deadlift. It's like doing hack squats on the machine, but awkward, and your hamstrings get in the way.
Huh.
Yeah.
It looks like would be really, really hard on my lower back to start. And that's something I don't need to mess around with. So I've already destroyed my lower back, contorting my lower lumbar all those years in benching. And my neck from pulling my head back, and I'm just a mess. Wish I could still do it, though. Roger Broom.
Hunter Henderson 2022 WRPF FQ Classic 2. Squat with wraps 672 pounds. Bench press raw 341. Deadlift 562. For a total of 1,576 pounds.
An impressive woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully when I'm out meandering around the Arnold and meeting and greeting and letting people know I am alive, I might find some people to want to do our show. I know Daniel Bell. I know he's still got a bug in his ear, But he's training for something right now, I heard. I don't want to interrupt
He
anybody.
told you he would do it.
I know, but I should have, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I know.
I sat on my ass and twiddled my thumbs. And here we are. Howard Weingarten.
Hey guys, how's it going? Are you getting excited about the Arnold? I am. I just, now that I've gotten sick, it's like a little bit more pressure and stress, and my back hasn't been 100%. But I'm really excited for the trip and just the experience. Like the last time I really enjoyed it, and this year it's actually like Expo, and it's actually like the real thing. Like the year I went, it was COVID, so it was kind of like
Nobody there.
a little different. But
you're gonna see
year,
people.
It's the meets. It's in the Expo with everything else, and so I am excited for the trip and the experience. Wish my timing for getting sick and shit could have been different, but I'm gonna go do what I can do.
It's always stressful because it takes, if you want to go to the Arnold and you got to be there at a certain time, parking's a bitch, walking to the venues, it's not like last time where you just pull into that thing, park, walk over, and it's easy. Wait till you see this shit. It is a madhouse. CJ. Oh, Paul Offler says not sold yet. Well, keep pushing it out there. Put it on Facebook Marketplace if that's where it's at. I know a lot of people sell shirts on there. CJ.
If Ashley wants to talk, I say you let her. When it's time to perform, she always shows up.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate that. Okay.
One rep. I was going to move the camera closer too, but that ring light reflects off the back of the monitor and it causes a blur right here. So I don't know. Yeah, I want to get it closer, like more personal, like in our face. You can see our acne. Are you going to read it or just look at it? Read it.
Sorry.
People are waiting.
I know. Just back off. Okay. Let's see. One wrap. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was buying a new car. Haha, long story short, karma is a bitch. And I got in a wreck for making fun of Miss Ashley, laughing my ass off. Oh no, I hope you're okay.
He bought a new car and got in a wreck?
Well, he bought a new car because he got in a wreck, would be my assumption.
Well, you know what? When I was in California, LA, at the Mendelsohn show, and we were driving around, I noticed everybody's back end of their car is dented or chipped or flaked or cracked. Every car. And I was like, why is everybody, is everybody like parallel parking and bumping their bumpers? If you look at everybody's car, it's got dings on the back. The way they fucking drive, like NASCAR there. People, it's too stressful. That traffic out there is just unreal. Okay, Remy Shirley.
I'm back in the gym. I had a lot of shoulder pain. I feel I have been off too long. Well, it's good to hear you're back. That's awesome. I hope your shoulder gets better and feels better. But
doing exercises to benefit the shoulder, like a bamboo bar, things like that. High volume stuff. Get a lot of blood in there. Rotator cuff work. Paint cans. Remember paint cans? You do the rotator and you put them out here and pour the paint.
Yeah, I remember that. Like just like this. I did.
With these jackhammers.
It's not hard. I mean, you hit my face.
CJ saying something to one rep.
One rep, nice bench, dude. Glad to see you killing it with AJ. Yeah, that is really cool. It's always cool to see you guys in each other's videos, and you just got a great training partner. You definitely upgraded from one of the last ones that we knew about. So really happy for you. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ryan's with Bendelson.
Not ringing a bell. I don't know what you're talking about. William Dirk.
Let's see here. I appreciate the support from everyone. Thank you. Yep. Keep killing it, BJ. Looking strong, looking ready. Looking good.
Looking like 1,000 pounds, like out of the gate on a third, maybe even a second. But you like to get that momentum. You like to get on the board, and with your whatever, and then your second attempt is 9 something, third attempt. But it's gonna be an amazing thing to see in March, keeping everybody healthy and having them show up 110%. It's gonna be fun. One rep.
Made it just in time for dynamic effort and max effort. Nice.
That's all right. Well, thanks, one rep.
Howard Weingarten, hope to have a couple of videos for you soon. My phone won't let me send videos. I need to find out how to clear space on it so it will let me, but I'm not tech savvy. Haha.
That's what
How'd that
YouTube's
phone
for. Type in, I have a Google Pixel phone. How do I make space? And there'll be tons of videos. YouTube is great for everything. Yeah. We got to figure out on your phone, because your plug-in doesn't work anymore and you want to back up your stuff. So how are you going to back up your iPhone when you can't plug it into a computer? Over the air? iCloud? I don't know. We got to figure that out. You got a lot of stuff on there.
I know.
One rep.
Let's see. CJ Morgani, thanks, man. My goal is 600 by December.
Oh, easy one rep.
No problem.
Just keep working it.
You got that.
Learn how to adjust that shirt. If it's anything like a band shirt, that pulling the sleeve down somewhat, getting a little bit more torque out of it. Play with that a little bit. AJ can run you through that. Roger Brome.
Roger Brome. I just acquired a copy of the Powerlifting USA September 2002 featuring Ryan Kennelly 800-pound bench, mint condition.
There's one right over there. They still have those?
It's cool.
Let me go get that thing. I think it's sitting over there.
We also found a bunch of we probably already said it, but we found a bunch of copies of Road to the Arnold. I think we did say that.
Oh, what do we got?
I haven't seen it.
I don't think I have many of these. The infamous. That was a day. That
Who
was
decided to put "thrilled to the gills"?
I
What kind
did.
of
That's
dumbass
nothing.
quote is that?
That is nothing I ever said in my life.
I know. I'm thrilled to the gills. Like, who?
That's what Mr. Lambert must have put that on there, or
Jeez.
Gus.
That's just a silly. I don't know.
That was in a denim, if you can believe that. But I was strong back then. I was talking about it over the weekend, my road to the Arnold. So we were doing floor press. And every time we do floor press, I always like to reference because I had a training journal back then. And when I was going for that 800, I would floor press raw, and I would do floor press 2 weeks in a row. I do 3 boards, like Louie told me to do. And some of my greatest feats of strength occurred on that floor press. 510 bar weight and 200 and chain. And when I say 200 and chain, there wasn't enough bar to put the chain singly next to each other. So it was racked up like this. So it was like 640 at the bottom, 710 at the top. And the next week I hit a 515 and 200 chain. Man, I used to be strong. Now floor press is hard. Oh, live it up while you're young, because, it starts to fade, Mike Tyson can't fight like he did in 86 and in 2022. It just goes to show the body, it changes, man, and it fucking sucks. All right, what am I talking about? Okay, Remy Shirley. No, I don't know. It's all you. I walked away from it. I don't know where I'm at.
Remy Shirley. Been watching old Scott Mendelson videos with you and him. When you guys collaborating next? And we need Spoto.
I don't know. Every time Mendelssohn's like a broken record, man. It's cool for a minute, and then he brings up Ukraine. I know he said he wouldn't do it again, but I foresee it happening again. I don't know. Hard to say. I might sneak down for one of his meets, just kind of show up. So I want to go down to LA again, even though the devil lives there. It's just there's an evil spirit in LA. It's weird. I can feel it. It's like Satan lives there. One rep.
One rep. Oh, damn. Not the Hershey squirts. Get well soon, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she does it with the door open. I sit and watch TV.
You did too.
They don't want to hear this. Go move.
I know. I'm not sure why you did it.
Because I just remembered something when he said that. Okay. Roger Brome.
All right.
You're talking about your phone. Now read it.
Okay. Roger Brome. Ashley, I had problems with an iPhone not plugging in, so I took it into a tech, and he cleared the lint from it. I always carry my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, it's not lint. She actually rammed the some metal connectodes in there.
I didn't do it.
You did it in backwards or crooked. I took it to the store.
I know.
And they looked at it. And he looked in there and he said, "You've bent things and it can't be fixed."
How that happened.
I wish it was
Plug
lint.
in just like I always do.
All right, Remy Shirley.
I have been training with teens, and one guy broke his 225 goal at 16. What's your advice for young guys?
Correct technique and form. I mean, a lot of guys that come in and do that, I mean, their legs are shaking, they're on their toes, they're, just so many technical aspects that just break it down. Where they take the bar, how they take the bar, pinching the shoulder blades, squeezing the bar tight, engaging the lats. Something that Lupacek taught me was when they set up on the bench, he would come down into your lats with these two fingers and jam them in, and you'd flare up like this and flare your lats. Kind of a cool technique, and it really works. So many things. A checklist of over 20 things that I would recommend for somebody that young. And I'm sure there's they're not all the same. Every 16-year-old does it different. So, and I see it in the gym when I'm in there doing curls, and I see the young guys over there, and they're pushing it up, and they're, you know, and I want to go over and help, but I just let it go.
Yeah, you're probably the one person that could get away with that, though.
But
I mean, most
feet
people don't
placement,
enjoy unsolicited
arch,
advice, but
getting your neck on the bench. That's
if you walk
your
up-
shoulders up like this is not what you want. You want to drop down, get the neck on the bench, and get them in somewhat of an arch. So many things that I could just do this, do that, do this, do that. And I've done it with 18-year-olds before. I've told the story time and time again. They came in, I can bench 240. Let me see it. And he benches it up here around his neck. I bring the bar down here. I bring his elbows in. He puts 30 pounds on his bench in 20 minutes. Done it. Continue.
CJ Morgani, that's Ryan's Inner Fisherman coming out. The Thrilled to the Gills. Is that?
No, I don't know. I got to call Gus and see why that was on there. Because I just...
It's just I mean, I always thought, from the first time I saw it, I was like, that's interesting.
I was very happy
That's
when
an
I got it.
interesting quote for a big powerlifting world record.
Because I just came home
Gills.
7 days prior, defeated from Houston, missing it. And I was all beat up and tired. And Sunday, I just got off the plane. It was Monday morning. Gus called me 5 days out. He said, "You're coming to my meet." I go, "Gus, no, I won't have nothing." "Oh, you're coming. I'm going to call your numbers." And I just didn't know what to think. And I barely did 585 in the warm-up room. It went up like, I thought I was done. But somehow on stage, it turned on. Wish I could have did it in Houston. That was the whole point of going down there. You know, it was Anthony Clark's record that I was going after, so that's why Gus flew me down there. All right.
CJ Morgani at Roger Brome. That's a great idea. I had to get a wireless charger because mine stopped plugging in. Yep, I had to get a wireless
charger.
That's the only reason I have a phone right now, is because I've been using that. Otherwise, it won't charge at all. 1 rep max. And thanks, guys. 2 things. Yeah, AJ told me that it is easily a 600 to 700 shirt.
Yep.
And 2, he also said my lockout came a long way since we started training together. So I'm happy. Progress is progress. Definitely.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why you show up and train, man.
Looking good. Let's see here. CJ Morgan, Rogers to CJ. The guy said it's really common. That makes sense. That makes sense. I wish that's all my problem was. 1 rep max. Talk about an open door policy. Beautiful imagery, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Howard Weingarten. Hey, just saw Cobe on his podcast talking that age is just a number and it don't mean a thing. He's young.
He's young.
I'm turning 58 1 week from today and I'm getting stronger. So if I can, you definitely can also.
Yeah, I think I just got to give my body a break. I've with the neck and the lower back, it's just my inability to get up to tremendous amount of body weight that I want to do to limit my bar travel. And, well, here's what it is. CJ.
Chris is not the norm for teenagers, I'd say. That kid is really coming along. I had a lot of fun helping my younger cousin learn to lift.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. It's always fun to like pass it on to other people and share it with other people, especially younger kiddos that might not otherwise get the opportunity.
I wish when I started when I was 18, there was a guy like me in the gym that would have helped me. But I had to go get bodybuilding magazines and stuff, and yeah, it was a different time. Alex Estrada.
Ryan, do you remember the name Rick Schoen?
Rings the bell.
I believe that's his name. A bencher during the late 80s till mid 90s who's
Yep.
trained with CT Fletcher.
I do remember that name. Yeah. Boy, that takes you back. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, that's down trip down memory lane. How is he still alive? He around? Any idea where he's at, Alex? A lot of time has passed since then.
Sorry.
The single ply guy.
Dealt with sternum soreness after shirted days. Get some slight pain when relaxing my shoulders. Though squatting had no issue. Worked to heavy touches in a LCCSK and a band shirt.
Dealt with sternum soreness after shirted days. Sternum, huh? Why sternum pain, I wonder? I used to get that from raw benching when I would, just let it bounce on my sternum, but I'm interesting why you're getting sternum soreness.
Saw that pressure, probably.
That could be too. Those shirts, I don't know if you were wearing a polyester blend where it's a lot of compression, possibly, or band shirt too. I guess if you have a shirt pulled low enough and around that sternum area, it's gonna, you can get some soreness in there from that, I guess. Maybe Shirley.
The 800-pound raw hit has died off. Julius is silent, and the weight might never be hit. What do you think?
I thought Julius was going for it in April or May.
I haven't heard anything in a while.
I haven't heard anything either. I don't know what Julius is doing. I see him on Facebook once in a while, doing some push-ups and stuff. I thought he was gearing up for April. He's the only guy out there, unless that's Zamanis guy and Zamani. Yep, haven't heard from him. He was letting his liver and kidneys chill for a little bit, and then he was going to come back. But he just seems to be a guy who lives on the internet and then doesn't do a meet. So Julius has went out there. We saw him at the Arnold, 770 something. Yeah, I mean, if anybody can do it, it's Julius. And if he doesn't do it, and Nate Brandenhorst told me that he was going to get six figures, 100 grand or something to do that 800 bench. So I don't know if that's still on the table or with the economy going to hell. I don't know.
Hard to say, huh?
I don't know. Unless there's another phenom that comes along that can do an 800 raw bench. Takes a mighty man to do that amount raw. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure there's some big bad mother effers out there that don't even know they're strong, that are just walking around, and they're probably 600 raw benchers, 6'2", 400-pound men somewhere, and they just never walked into a gym. Whatever. I'm just rambling. Gustus says hello.
Hello.
Hello, Gustus.
Hello, Gustus. Thank you for joining us.
And a single ply guy says low cut collar, super content. That makes sense. The low cut collar. You're gonna experience some of that sternum issue there if it's a low cut.
Nothing you can do about it.
You can put some padding in there. I mean, kind of hide it behind the shirt, like some type of foam insert or something to keep that from happening. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna make the bench shirt work better, but it could help. I don't know. I always find a way to do something.
CJ Morgani. I looked into it as of 4 years ago. Rich is still alive. CT has an interview with him.
Well, that's good to know. You see he has an interview. Is it on Facebook or YouTube?
Don't know. Probably. I'm guessing.
4 years ago. Wow. How's CT Fletcher doing? What's he up to?
No idea. That's a good question.
You should see him doing some crazy stuff online, but one rep.
By the way, I think I found a loophole to AJ's "you're done with denim" rule. Haha. Full power. You might see me squat again soon.
Perfect. If that's what floats your boat, man, do full power. Sounds like a lot of work to me that I don't want to do. I like going to the gym, but not that much. Alex Estrada.
I remember him during that era, but I was reminded of him when CT Fletcher was on Josh Bryan's interview.
Yeah, there's some names that come popping up every now and then that you really got to think back, and it's kind of cool. I remember Gus Rethwich had a little pamphlet at his meets, and I would always, he would have the state, Washington, Oregon state records, but he would have like the all-time, what was it? Not USPA. What was Gus's federation?
Wabdol?
Before Wabdol.
Oh, I don't know.
It was, but anyway, and there it was like the best of the best. You had Ken Lane, Anthony Clark, And then there was a couple other names. A guy from North Carolina had like a 650 at 242. And there were some cool names on there, I remember. And you don't hear about those anymore, those names. And yeah, there's a lot of great benchers that, come and go, and then you just don't hear about them again.
USPL?
USPL?
No, USPF. Sorry.
USPF. Thank you, Mary.
Sorry, my eyes are bad.
USPF, yeah. When Gus was doing that. So, long time ago. 94. Wish Gus would have the record breakers in Hawaii like he did with Cone and Lane and all that stuff. That would have been a cool meet to go to. It's kind of like the Arnold. You fly to Ohio, you fly to Hawaii. So Gus said he used to pack that auditorium. So get Gus talking, you just can't shut him up.
Remy Shirley agreed. I am Julius, but I don't feel he's going for it. He seems to be backing off. Man, I haven't.
It's not over until it's over. He can back off and fire it up again this fall. Hard to say. If I see him at the Arnold, I'll ask him if he's walking around.
The single apply guy, wasn't sure if it was common from the band shirts, since that was the first time I tried it for a touch. Thanks. Yeah, I might just not be used to it if that was like your first time touching, and I just kind of need to get used to it maybe.
You'll build scar tissue there eventually, but the body will adapt. CJ says YouTube. Okay, I'm going to write that down.
Howard Weingarten, a massive amount of BPC 157 is a wonderful thing. Also, have you heard anything from your friend who went to Mexico? Maybe that will help.
Oh, yeah, he's going in the end of this month or March. Now he says he found somebody in the States that can do stem cell. Close to the same, I don't know. So, if I'm ever down that way, I'd let him do something like that in my neck and my back. If it helped. Bring me back. I don't know what they do for stenosis in the C7, 6, and 5 vertebrae in the neck. I don't know if stem cell fixes that, but if it fixes it, I'd love to have it fixed without having to cut me open. Because that's the reason he's doing it. Because the last resort is always to have him scalpel you open, and you'll never be the same. CJ has your name on it.
Ashley, do you have a coach or do you do all your own programming? I pretty much run my own stuff.
I try to help, but you don't listen.
Oh, whatever. On squat and deadlift?
Yes. Chest up, elbows under the ball. Coaching. Yes.
Yeah, I listen to that, but for squat and deadlift?
I don't care about deadlift. Bench. Squeeze the bar, break the bar, spread the bar.
That's technique and form. That's not programming.
Well, it helps.
But I've had I had a coach like a while back, and I really liked the program, and so I saved the numbers, and I kind of usually like outline it based off of what I did with him. But yeah, I pretty much run the show with maybe a tiny bit, maybe.
Tiny bit of help from me. I know a little bit about the bench. I used to squat too. I used to be a good squatter.
I've been around.
Yeah, I miss that. Used to wrap my knees and do 3 sets of 10 with 500, like speed work. Youthful spine I had at one time. 1 rep.
1 rep. LOL. Full power doesn't really float my boat, but as long as I get to play with my denims again, I'm a stubborn son bitch.
Yeah, do it 1 rep. Hell yeah.
Yeah, why not? Have fun. That's where it's at anyway, is just full power. You know, you're not a power lifter unless you go full power.
It's all about bench.
And you're
How
not a
much
power
can you
lifter, you're a
bench?
bencher.
Yeah, but you're not like a super suit. There's only like a handful of full powerlifters out there that have great benches. When you're a bench press specialist, you go out there and you say, how much can you bench and how big are your arms?
Hey, we've been asked how much we deadlift and squat.
Those
are my favorite.
Not mine. Deadlift. How much did you deadlift?
I've heard that a couple times. Did somebody put like?
I heard it at Chipotle. Remember that little bastard?
Yeah, it's the most rare. I mean, I've heard it a couple times.
Don't ask me what I deadlift.
Like both times, I got so excited.
Next
time usually what do you bench?
Next time somebody asks me that, I'm gonna tell them to walk around the corner. I'm gonna pick them up in the air and throw them up and just let them fall to the ground.
People usually ask you how much do you lift? Like they don't even like specify how much do you lift? How much weight can you lift? I'm like, in what particular list.
What about how much do you bench?
I just start
Then I start playing the game. Guess how much? 450. What are you doing? You're getting on your phone, getting the 1075 out. Okay, Remy Shirley.
It's a gimmick we have. Been doing it for the last
Dana White.
over a decade.
What? Okay, talk to me about this one.
Dana White slap competition. What do you think?
Dumb. That's
I didn't know
stupid.
Dana White was doing that.
No, that dumb. Women. I see. When I watched it for a half second. Stupid. What?
I didn't realize he was the
just fuck. I don't get it. How about a punch competition? How about they just punch and see who doesn't get knocked out? One rep.
A little smart ass motherfucker down here.
Who?
Mr. One Rep.
I'm not reading it. I'm still thinking about slap boxing.
Thankfully, my new car is a hybrid, so I will use it as a side hustle with ride sharing and stuff, so the speed bump won't last money-wise. And then he says, yeah, at Miss Ashley, last time I checked, just because you specialize as a linebacker doesn't make you not a football player.
I like one rep. When you go to that chili burger place again.
Bitches.
Hey, you know,
benching bitches.
I was watching the movie The Outsiders the other day. Great movie. Filmed in 1982, probably. Filmed in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I've told this story time and time again. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma a month or two after I benched the 800. Gus, I've told this story. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but it's a cool story. Because Gus flew me down there, and I went by myself. Gus was going to hand off for me, which he can do. And I won't go into great detail about the whole story, but it was at a nightclub. We were gonna lift on a Saturday. So Friday night, the nightclub's full bore. Me and Gus. I'm 295 walking in. Gus 340 probably. White guys. And we walk into the club, and I look at the bar, and I see 40-ounce bottles. And I look around, and me and Gus are only white guys there, and it's packed. And I have to go up because the promoter is there, and he says, you need to go up and make a speech about what you're going to do tomorrow, going for a world record, bench press. And so the rap music's going, and I go up on stage, spotlight's in my face. I'm in front of probably 200-300 people in there, because it was a big venue, because Eminem was just there the week before, 50 Cent. And they had a VIP room where me and Gus retreated after I did my speech, and we hid. It's not true, man. It's all true. I have to get up there, and Gus is not even with me. He's standing in the dark, and I got the microphone, and I'm telling these people what I'm going to do tomorrow, and felt really out of place. And that was kind of cool story. But long story short, we came back the next day. Not a lot of people turned out to watch us, and I think I hit 755, missed 805 a couple times. But I'll never forget that.
I don't think I've heard that story.
I've told it once.
Yeah,
There's a second part in the parking lot, and if anybody knows this show of what happened out there, when we were followed out to his truck in the parking lot by some attractive African-American ladies, about 7 of them following me out.
I don't think I've heard that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come out to the truck. I'm not going to go into that story. Because they were calling me Vin Diesel at the time. So,
really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They liked what they saw. But their little boyfriends or friends that are boys did not like the fact that they were following me out there. And Gus was Gus was freaking out. Gus said he had never been that scared in 20 plus years.
Really?
Because the theatrics that I did, I'm not going to go into. Yeah, I've told it once. I don't care to tell it again. But I did some things. Picked up a girl. Had him in I put her in Gus's truck, and I was telling Gus something, and Gus is like, wanting to get the fuck out of Dodge.
He's like, shut up, dude.
I'm gonna call him and see if he remembers that story. Because he goes, Kennelly, you ever fucking do that again, I'm gonna kill you. Because thought we were gonna get shot. This was a bad place. Yeah, old story. Still here, still alive, still going. All right, all done. Time to eat. Gotta get my weight back.
Still on one rep smart ass comment.
I'm not gonna be a bench press champion.
But in football, everybody, most of the players don't play every position. It's completely different. Terrible argument. You're better than that one rep. You're supposed to be on my side.
He's on my side.
You're better than this. You're better than this.
One rep's my boy.
Hope your denims burn, buddy. Sorry, I was like trying to find a comeback for that whole time you were talking.
What's a plane ticket to San Diego cost?
I don't know.
Huntington Beach. I want to go down there and hang out. Maybe I'll go see Mendelssohn. Maybe.
Oh, why would you want to do that? Remy Shirley agreed. Slap competition is stupid as fuck. They're gonna have someone die, but UFC 285 is gonna be sweet.
285 will be sweet. I think the slap competition, somebody's gonna break their neck because somebody's gonna get cupped a little too low, and they're gonna fuck up their neck, and then they're gonna be. I suppose you sign a liability waiver, but I don't know. UFC 285 would be good, but I thought they were gonna have Jones versus that other guy that can hit, and then he cried and wanted like insurance, and now he's supposed to fight Tyson Fury or something. I don't know. Bunch of crybabies. They make a couple million to go out and do what they do. It's enough. Not like this little Darlene looking KFC with the quarterback. Hate him.
Who?
That Mahomes.
I love Mahomes.
I know. Somebody breaks his leg soon. Don't need 500 million for 10 years.
He's such a badass, dude.
Well,
And then like the fact, like after he hurt his ankle and like still studded it out like a champ.
Well, that's what they pay him for.
That made me like.
Yeah, he
even
better.
more.
Hey, I tore my groin. It has black and blue from my groin to my knee.
Yeah, it's the same.
I showed up in Iowa and I benched 946 with one
You
fucking leg.
benched with your leg.
I showed up
Not
and
the same.
one leg.
Not the same.
Couldn't even
He's
drive.
One tackle away from that.
He had
shit.
a sprain. What the fuck is that? Try tearing a muscle.
And he's
asshole.
running on it.
Fuck
He's
that.
running on it, and he's getting tackled on it, and he's having to make.
You're gonna
crazy
get tackled
throws.
if you don't shut up.
I will kill you. I will
Read the
kill you,
rest.
motherfucker. Let's see here. CJ Morgani, Stay Golden, Miss Ashley, and Benchmonster.
The outsiders.
CJ. That's cool. One rep. Exactly. You don't need all positions to be a football player or all lifts to be a power lifter. Yeah, but if all you had was a linebacker, you wouldn't win very many games now, would you? You need all the positions. And football is a team sport. Powerlifting isn't really a team sport.
Is the kicker a football player?
No, he's a kicker.
Oh, okay.
Linebacker's not. It's a linebacker. You notice we're specifying, just like benchers. One rep. You're pushing it, man. You're pushing it.
Says enjoy your dinner. Watch the cholesterol. Yeah, I gotta. We've been eating those DiGiorno pizzas a little too much around these parts. That stuffed crust thing.
I know.
They're kind of tasty
I know.
and not good for us. Get ready for work, says one rep. Great night, guys. See you next week.
Good to see you, one rep. Thanks for joining us.
Enjoy that new car.
And yeah, Patrick Mahomes, my homes, which means friend in Chicano, Cholo, Spanglish talk. LOL. Nice. I know. Patrick Mahomes is badass.
Well, I'm rooting for him to lose. Okay, Raw Strength Society. Hey, Benchmonster family. What's up, Raw Strength?
What's up, Raw Strength? How's it going, Jason? Good to see you on here.
Remy says something about the Super Bowl. What's it say?
Who you got winning the Super Bowl? I'm gonna bet $1,000 on your pick.
No. Well, they say the football's rigged. Every time I turn on TikTok, they're showing that it's rigged. And I watched that Bengals game. There was some friendly. I don't know. I don't know. I just hate the. I don't know. I don't know. Remy, I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want you to lose a dime on what I'm saying. But I'm not rooting for the Chiefs. I'll tell you that. Wow. I don't even like the Eagles, but they're just like a good team. And I think if
that's kind of who I think like if they're on their game.
On their game, but
then Mahomes
I've seen them not on their game.
So like I mean,
I've seen Kansas City on their game, and I've seen them off their game. So it depends on who shows up. Yeah. And
I'm betting a dime. Choose.
Oh, I'm taking the Eagles because I don't like Mahomes. I think he's overpaid. Great player, but you don't need those guys should be making $1.5 million a year. And when you go to a football game, it should be like $70 a ticket to go watch them, not $7,000 a ticket to sit at the 50-yard line or whatever it is. It's getting so ridiculous. They're too overpaid. That's what pisses me off.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure. Like, as I was watching, like, the playoff games, I, like, can't imagine being under that kind of pressure, especially as it ticks to the end of the game, and you know your shot, this huge shot. But, like, it's ridiculous how much they're, like... There's got to be a happy medium. I get that, like, the pressure and what they put their bodies through, but, like, there's no way that it should be.
They should roll that ankle up again. I mean, that should be the target of the defense of the Eagles, to get there to Mahomes and...
I know, I was kind of impressed that they don't look like they're really trying to do that.
Try to hurt him. Get him out of the game.
Yeah, because, I mean, I think one good hit on that ankle, and I don't think he could... I mean, I think he'd be done.
Well, it's a high ankle sprain. Yeah, he's got a week or two to heal, though. And they got magic touches in the NFL and drug compounds and things to heal their athletes. You know they do. Best of the best when you're making $50 million a year. Money buys you everything. CJ.
See here. As much as I agree they are overpaid, if the owner is making the money, it only makes sense.
Yeah, just seems to be going up and up and up, just like our groceries are. It's weird.
No.
Well.
A bunch of Jason says a bunch of Kansas fans in my city. Oh no.
Well, Kansas City might come out blazing fire in the first half. I don't know. It might come out and it might just be a filling out process the first half, and then change the offense, change the defense in the second part of the game. I don't know. Just depends on how it all goes down. Who's injured, who's coming back, who's not playing. I don't know the injured reserve lists of each team, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see the Eagles do it, but anything can happen.
CJ Morgani, unfortunately, the owners will never agree to making less by dropping prices.
Of course not. Of course not. No way. The rich get richer, and people keep paying it, though. You buy the merchandise. I was
just going to say, people keep paying it. Why would you drop it?
Exactly.
I mean, they're paying it. Like, most of those, most of those stadiums are pretty packed full, and...
No, the NFL is all on the up and up. LOL. Yeah. People are saying it's rigged, so I don't know what to believe. So... I don't stop to watch every TikTok video that says that, but
I haven't seen any.
I saw some favor the Bengals game. The referees there were not in favor of the Bengals for sure, because there was a lot of things I thought that should have. Who cares? What can I say? It doesn't matter what I say. I just root for the team that I like, I guess.
I usually pick if it's not the Seahawks, I usually pick the team with the hotter quarterback, and that's
Jalen Hurts. Pinpoint accuracy.
I actually think Patrick Mahomes I like better.
I hope he's limping when he comes out. That's my favorite.
He's just cool. I don't know. He's just a badass. And after watching him with play on his ankle and just still kill it, that was pretty badass. Because there's a lot of players that would be like, "Oh, ankle, I'm out. I can't."
Ross Spring says there was a lot of bad calls on the refs. I agree. Yeah, that's only because we sat down and watched those two games on Sunday, glued to the TV. So. It was good fun.
What happened to Purdy? I wonder if his arm... That was a game changer.
Oh, Purdy, yeah. Well...
Yeah. I mean, have that going into your final playoff game I wonder if he was really hurt, or if the pressure just got to him.
Didn't hear any follow-up when he torqued his arm. It happens. We'll see what happens. What do we got? The flag football this Sunday? Is that what we're doing? The Pro Bowl? Flag football? What have we come to? Flag football? Because they don't want to get hurt or something? They don't want to play the actual sport like a scrimmage? Are they that much prima donna football players? They want to play flag football? I hope somebody blows their ACL when they go to tackle a flag. Well, come on. I'm not even going to watch it.
They're not going to go to tackle. That's why they're playing flag football, so that shit won't happen.
I don't even know what flag football looks like. I haven't seen it on... we wear two flags on each side and just... Yay. Okay. We got to go. I'm hungry. I got to gain 10 pounds tonight in one night. So.
No, you don't.
Well.
Let's get out of here.
I want to gain a little bit of weight.
No, you don't.
Just a tad.
You can't make up your mind in life.
Well, I lost 10. Got the Arnold coming up. I'm not going to go out there the smallest person. It's where you go out there and be the biggest you can and fit in with everybody else because it's the freaks come out. You'll see. Wait till you
Might
see.
be entertaining if they let the big guys be wide receivers.
That'd be good. That'd be entertaining.
I'm sure they'll do something to make it as entertaining.
Skills contests and everything else. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Something to watch on Sunday when there's nothing else to do around these parts. You'll probably be training, probably.
Yeah,
And we got the Arnold coming up. How many weeks? Where's my calendar? Look at here. What?
like 4.
Look at this. Okay, February 2nd, Groundhog Day. More winter. That's what they say. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Whoa. You better get on the ball.
I know, tell me about it.
Yeah. What's
I
Remy?
think
Nick Walker? I'm gonna find him. I want to
I
see.
saw he's supposed to be there.
Yeah, if he's at a booth, I'm gonna go up and see how big he really is in real life. Looks like a monster to me. I got some questions. I gotta ask him. What do you eat? What do you do? You see his arms, son. I got a lot of questions. I'm nice when I talk to people.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Except for normal people. I'm not very nice. Okay, we gotta go. Time to eat. 8:21. Enough. People are tired. They want to go do something else. Okay, next week, another dime, another dollar will be here. Valentine's Day. When's that? I'm broke. Tuesday.
I'm broke.
Couple weeks. Can't afford it.
Okay.
Okay. Can't afford Valentine's Day around here.
It's my life.
Andrew Jacked is my future. Is the future my opinion? And Andrew Jacked. Who's that? Bodybuilder. I know he's a bodybuilder. I'll probably see a picture of him. But these bodybuilders are just becoming these cartoonish characters. They're gigantic. Not unlike Schwarzenegger days,
No,
but they're just becoming just so muscular. It's crazy to see what the human body can do. And when you're young. So I don't think you'll see many bodybuilders out there in their 40s doing things of that nature. You got to know when to tone it down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bench Monster.
This is Ashley Lynn Condre.
And we will be back next week. Thank you for joining us, listening to this ramble.
Have a great rest of your night, a great Friday tomorrow, a great weekend, and a great week next week. And we'll look forward to seeing you next Thursday.
You know where to send videos because I put my email up there all the time. And if you send them, I'll get them on the show. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. That's what keeps this show rolling, and guests once in a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I know they're bored.
You gotta get a guest. You gotta get a guest, man.
Why don't you get a guest? Why don't you reach out to some females? Say, hey.
Because we already have a couple set up that you're just not like pulling the trigger on.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Know. All right, guys.
Why am I going to line up somebody so you can leave them in the wings for the next 8 months? No thanks.
I'm shy.
No thanks.
We'll see you guys next week, everybody.
Bye, guys.